Session, what we're going to do is we're going to work with text and how to make text interesting in Photoshop. So first thing we need to do is to File and New. I'm going to set up an A4 document. I'm going to call it Text Practice. Okay, so first most basic one is working on the posters that we did in the last session. I'm going to use the Moonlight title. Okay, I'm going to highlight that, okay, and turn it to black. Okay, now I'm just going to hide this. This is the character panel. If you can't see this, you need to click this little button here. Okay, that's the character panel. This is the most important tool when you're working in text. We are going to make the text a little bit bigger, like so. Okay, now you can see it's set to Helvetica. If I click on that and just nudge down, that's a really good way of just seeing which font works. Okay, so let's go with this one. Make it a little bit bigger by adjusting that. I'm going to change the tracking and make the letters a little bit further apart, like so. Okay, now it's one title. You can, if you wished, go to, in the Layers panel, right click on this and go to Blending Options, and you can add different things. Here you can experiment with these individually. I'm going to do a drop shadow. Okay, so I've double clicked on that. Change the colour. Let's go. No, we worked with blue last time, didn't we? So you can use blue. Okay, you can increase the distance, like so. You increase the spread and just basically adjust these different elements till you get something that looks nice. Okay, so that's Moonlight there. I'm going to put the tagline underneath. So the tagline is, "This is a story of a lifetime." I'm going to do this on a different text layer. So if I click here, you can see another layer is added in the Layers panel. This is a story of a lifetime. Okay, I'm going to highlight that text by pressing Command and A. I'm just going to adjust it like so to make it a little bit smaller. Obviously you post a layout that you will eventually create. You can use different sort of styles and designs, but for this purpose here I'm just going to position it like so. Okay, click on my move tool and I can move it up and down and get it where I want it. If I select this layer and hold down Command and select the other layer, with my move tool selected I can snap those into place or align them whichever way I want using that tool. A little trick what I want to show you is if you click on this layer, which is this one here with the effects added, you can see the effects here. If you right click and go down all the way down to the bottom, you can copy the layer style and then click on the other one, which is this story of a lifetime, and you should be able to paste layer style. And what that does is it copies the effects from one onto the other. Okay, so that's some basic working with text using the character panel and using blending options.